Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Book Notification Podcast, your go-to source for this week's new book releases. Today, we're looking at the week from November 3rd to the 9th. New releases from John Irving and Susan Mallory highlight the over 400 new books releasing this week, but there is no way we could cover them all. Visit booknotification.com to explore the full list of this week's new books. You can also follow your favorite authors so you'll be the first to know when their next book is available. As always, we have 10 books to highlight with a little something for everybody. Let's get into it. Fallen City is the first in a new duology by New York Times bestselling author Adrienne Young. In a city ruled by corruption and divine silence, Luca Mateus prepares to inherit his family's political legacy while serving as a novice to the city's philosopher. Maurice Casperia, apprentice to the last priestess wielding forbidden magic, dreams of restoring a balance to a world built on lies. When their paths cross, a dangerous alliance forms, one that threatens to upend the city's fragile order. But when betrayal sparks rebellion and Luca becomes an unwilling symbol of revolt, he and Maurice find themselves on opposing sides of a holy war. Bound by fate, yet divided by faith, their choices will shape the destiny of gods and men alike. Fallen City will release on November 4th. The Saints Outlaws MC Cherokee, North Carolina series by Jordan Marie begins with Blade's return. After serving 4 years for a murder he didn't commit, Blade Atos is out for revenge against the outlaw motorcycle club that destroyed his life. His plan begins with Olivia Davis, the innocent-seeming woman tied by blood to his enemies. To Blade, she's the key to vengeance, nothing more. But as he pulls her into his violent world, the line between hatred and desire begins to blur. Olivia believes she's found love with the man of her dreams, only to discover he's been lying from the start. In a game built on betrayal, neither may survive what comes next. Blade's Return by USA Today bestselling author Jordan Marie releases on November 9th. His Other Woman is the latest from million-copy selling author Valerie Keogh. Fiona Carleton is confident, independent, and uninterested in love until she meets Richard, a man who seems to have everything she's ever wanted. Their affair consumes her completely, despite one inconvenient fact. Richard is married. His wife, Lydia, has devoted her life to him and their family, and she isn't about to let another woman destroy it. But when Fiona and Lydia uncover Richard's deepest deception, loyalty and heartbreak give way to fury. As betrayal blinds the two women together, they turn their anger on the man who wronged them, proving that revenge is a power neither will surrender. Find His Other Woman on November 3rd. Palaver by Bryan Washington is one of the most anticipated books of the month and a National Book Award finalist. In Tokyo, a young expatriate lives adrift, teaching English by day, drinking in gay bars by night, and keeping his estranged family an ocean away. When his Jamaican mother unexpectedly arrives from Houston after 10 years of silence, their uneasy reunion forces both to confront old wounds. As they navigate the city's winter streets, sharing awkward meals and tentative conversations, mother and son begin to uncover the histories and heartaches that shaped them. Through moments of tension, humor, and fragile connection, they search for forgiveness and the possibility of finding home in each other once more. Palaver will be released on November 4th. Her Forgotten Hours is a new World War II drama from Lily Graham. In Nazi-occupied France, 1944, a young woman named Frankie awakens in a stranger's farmhouse, her body burned and her memory erased. A French farmer and his grandson have rescued her from a crashed plane, but the name she cried out, Michael, haunts her with fear and longing she can't explain. As fragments of her past return, Frankie realizes she was on a mission deep behind enemy lines, and that Michael's fate is tied to her own. Hunted by German soldiers and unsure who to trust, she must uncover her identity and complete her mission before time and memory run out. Her Forgotten Hours will release on November 5th. False War is an ambitious novel from Cuban author Carlos Manuel Alvarez, spanning Havana, Mexico City, Miami, New York, Paris, and Berlin. This multi-voice novel weaves together the lives of people caught between motion and stagnation. Through shifting styles, from noir to autofiction, Carlos captures workers, wanderers, and exiles whose ambitions and disillusionments intersect in unexpected ways. A barber, a dissident, a thief, a chess player, a tourist. Each moves through the illusions of freedom and progress, only to confront the quiet paralysis beneath. Together, their stories form a portrait of a fractured modern world, locked in a war of appearance and unreal desires. False War will be available on November 4th. The Reluctant Romantic is the latest from best-selling lesbian romance author Sienna Waters. Emery Parker, a best-selling romance author who's hopelessly awkward in real life, hides behind her pen name, Emerald Pearl. After a clumsy mishap in a Paris bookshop, she's mortified, until the owner, Eveline Auclair, unexpectedly offers her a job. Eveline loathes romance novels and their false promises, unaware her new assistant is the genre's reigning queen. As their connection deepens and walls begin to crumble, Emery's secret becomes harder to keep. When the truth comes out, both women must decide whether love can survive betrayal, or if happily ever afters only exist on the page. The Reluctant Romantic will be released on November 6th. The Girl in the Window is an unputdownable psychological thriller by Adrienne McDine. When a woman travels to a Cornish village to escape her past, she's shocked to see someone who looks exactly like her, only polished, confident, and living a seemingly perfect life. Drawn to her double, Alana, and the wealthy husband who seems too good to be true, she soon suspects that beneath the surface of their cliff-top mansion lies something sinister. As curiosity turns to obsession, the line between rescuer and victim begins to blur. In uncovering Alana's secrets, she risks exposing her own and discovers that perfection can hide the most dangerous truth. Find The Girl in the Window on November 7th. Black Thorn is a page-turning gothic romance by New York Times bestselling author J.T. Geissinger. 12 years after fleeing her hometown in the shadow of her mother's mysterious death, Maven Blackthorn returns for her grandmother's funeral, only to find the body missing. Her family blames the Crofts, their longtime rivals and heir to a powerful pharmaceutical empire. But when Maven reunites with Ronan Croft, the man she once loved and the son of her mother's alleged killer, old desires resurface amid dangerous secrets. As she digs into the past, betrayal and obsession intertwine, forcing Maven to confront a legacy of lies. In a town built on vengeance, love may be the most dangerous secret of all. Blackthorn will release on November 4th. Finally, we have the start of the Bewitched Baubles mystery series by Sue Hollowell. Death becomes her bracelet. Maggie Bellamy's peaceful life as a jewelry maker in the quirky town of Cedarvale shatters when a rival vendor collapses at the Moonlight Market, wearing one of Maggie's enchanted bracelets, now thrumming with dark magic. With a nosy blogger stirring gossip, a mysterious stray dog at her heels, and a killer on the loose, Maggie is pulled into a dangerous web of spells and secrets. To clear her name and contain the cursed charm, she must unravel a mystery where every clue glitters with deceit, and where magic, once unleashed, has a deadly mind of its own. Death Becomes Her Bracelet will release on November 6th. That's our 10 books for this week. Until next time, you can check out booknotification.com. Book Notification offers an easy way to track your reading list, follow your favorite authors, and never miss a new release. Our website is completely free to use, and it's packed with features to make your reading life easier. You can follow your favorite authors and get notified whenever they release new books. We send out an email every Tuesday with a list of fresh releases from the authors you love, but that's not all. You can track your reading progress, mark books as read, rate and review them, and even import your data from Goodreads, Calibre, Libby, and more. Want to discover something new? Check out Reader's Roulette for book recommendations, or use our personalized book release calendar to stay up to date with the latest titles. You can even tag books with custom labels, just like on Goodreads shelves, and get tailored recommendations for what to read next based on your current book. Whether you're looking for books in publication or want to see them listed in chronological order, we've got it covered. Plus, all of our authors are audited by real people, so you know the information is accurate. So why not give it a try and join the thousands of readers already using our site to stay on top of their reading game. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back next week with another 10 books.